Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. Today's video is part of the Stamping Around the World video hop, so please do check out the description for this video to get links to all of the other demonstrators across the globe taking part. And our theme for this month is celebration. So I am using the Celebrate die from the Wanted to Say. Now these dies come with a backing and a detail of the word. I am just using the detail this time and not the kind of backing piece. And I've already gone ahead and prepared a standard card base, then a layer of berry burst card, and I've got a layer of basic white to go on top like so. Now, I haven't already made a card, but I have done some of the preparation, and I've cut this from the berry burst glimmer paper. It comes in a pack with old olive, you can just see a little bit there, you can see it better there, old olive, berry burst and white, and I absolutely love it. As you can see, I've used a lot of the white. So I've die cut one from the berry burst, and that's going to go there. I then cut one from the white, but I used my Stampin' Blends and I used the dark at the bottom, so I just gently ran that along, kind of using that bit and not the point, because I don't want the glimmer paper to ruin the point of my blend. And then I did the lighter one on top along there, and then normally alcohol pens will dry really quickly, but on this it doesn't absorb quite so quickly, so I did have to do that in advance so that I didn't get ink all over the place, and I did kind of give it a little bit of a dab as well to take any excess off there. Okay, so that was my little tip, and here's the one that I die cut from that piece. So I need another white one to put at the top. So I've got white and then going into the pink and then the pink at the bottom. So I have used the adhesive sheets. So these come in a pack of 12 and I need to reorder because I am down to my last one and a bit. And so you use these, and I've cut that down in width to about the same as my glimmer paper. Okay, now it does have a, let me show you a full sheet. It's got some lines, it's split into 3 sections there, so I've got a join on mine here. So my easiest way of doing this is to just push the backing off like so and pop that on there, and then I can do the same with the other bit. Now it's going to be a bit long, that's okay. I'm just going to take it to there and then use my paper snips to chop that off at the end there. So I've got a tiny bit if I ever find something to use that with. Okay, now I have gone slightly over. My piece of glimmer paper is not straight. That's okay. Right, so we've now got that adhesive on the back there. I think it's wider at that bit, let's do it that way. I can die cut that, and I'm just going to do that with you right now. So I'll bring in my cut and emboss machine and we will die cut that. So I have my standard platform so for die cutting. So I've got the base number 1, then number 2, and then I've got a number 3. I'm going to put my adhesive backed glimmer paper, then my die, and then a number 3 on top. I'm putting that in at an angle so that it's not going to clunk quite so much, and I'm rolling it back. Now, glimmer paper on its own is quite thick. When you add on the adhesive, I like to give it an extra, so I put it in one way and then I turn it and I put it in another way, just to make sure it goes through all of those layers, because you've got adhesive and then you've got the backing on it as well. So that is giving me a nice clean cut on there now. Okay. So I'm actually taking the backing away and trying to leave that in the die. And then I can use my take your pick tool to remove both the letter and its backing paper still. Like so. I've got a little extra bit in there I do not need. That's that. So now I've got my 3 that are going to go down the side of my card there, like that. Okay, so you've kind of got an ombre effect going on with that. So as I said, I've essentially turned these die cuts into stickers with that backing paper now needs to come off, and this is probably the trickiest bit of it all. So I'm just gently peeling that off, and then because it went on in 2 pieces, it obviously has to come off in 2 pieces. So I need to find the start of it again, like that. Okay, so I am going to pop that right down the bottom, like so, and once I am happy with where I have it, I can press it down. Okay, I'm going to do that with the next 2 as well. And I will fast forward you through this so that the video isn't too long, and then you have plenty of time to go and check out the other videos as well. We do try and keep these quite short so that it doesn't take you all day and all night to watch them all. So I will fast forward and then I'll show you the next bit I'm going to do on my card. Well, that was painfully slow in real time, so you'll be glad that I sped that up. Now that I am totally happy with that though, I am just going to take a clear block and give it a good press down, like so. Okay. All right. Now, I have used another die from the same set, the Wanted to Say dies, and I have die cut a whole load of these hearts. So they're triple hearts. One die cuts out the 3 hearts, but they are all joined together. Okay, so I am going to add these on here like a kind of faux embossing. with the white card on white card, and I've not used the sticker sheets with these simply because they're big enough to just add glue on. And I think that will be good. So I have a little pot of glue. Just find them. And I have decanted some of our multi-purpose liquid glue into this little glue bottle here, and if hopefully all being well I can get some glue out of that. Okay, now I've got one that actually works. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there, and I think I will use my tweezers so I don't get glue all over my fingers. Hopefully. Again, I will just add glue, pop it on, press it down. So I'll whiz through this, and then we can come back to the very last stage and we can see the final card. This bottle and my hands did not want to play together, but I got there in the end. And I'm just going to chop that little bit off. If I'd squeezed it in, it wouldn't have quite looked right, so I chopped it down a little bit. So let me glue these layers together, and then I can decide on whether it needs some bling or whether all that lovely glimmer paper is enough. And I have just noticed that one of my lights is flickering. And it's quite annoying. So I apologise if that has been bugging you all the way through. And I will need to try and address that. It's never happened before. Well, not that I've noticed. And this glue is definitely on its last legs. And there we are. A clean, simple, if I get the little fibres off there. There we go. Clean, simple celebration card using the Wanted to Say dies. And I think I will pop on some Let's Go Iridescent Pearls. And I'll just pop a few of these. I'll go with the little ones and I'll just randomly pop some on. She says randomly. I'm not very good with random. Random's not as easy as you think it is. And another one. Did you see? Let's go. We've got 5 on there. That'll do. Please remember to check out the other videos in this Stamping Around the World video hop. All of the links are in the description for this video. If you're new to my channel, please do remember to click on that like button, click subscribe, click the bell and get notification the next time I upload a tutorial. Until then, please do take care. Bye bye.